All right, ready to go.
Okay, your clear to start.
We're doing the anthem.
Actually, I'll wait till after the anthem. Sorry.
Welcome to the final day. Gentlemen, please remove your hats and please stand for the national anthem.
And welcome everybody to Chandler Gilbert Community College here in Chandler, Arizona. The Coyote Center 2019 Frontier Classic. Final day, final game as the marathon comes to an end here with Providence. University of Providence and Great Falls, Montana against Thomas More out of Kentucky. Should be a good one here, this final one here, as Thomas More trying to bounce back from a tough loss yesterday to Carroll College. And University of Providence looking to build on the momentum they had after their victory against Benedictine Mesa that they had back on the 19th, and they came away with a 96-59, or actually I'm sorry, it was a final score was 87-57 win in that one. As we get ready. So it's going to be Hurst, Barth, Sainer, McNutt, and Schultz. Will be starting for Thomas More. So Maldonado, Randage, Kennedy Cartwright, Parker Esri, and as well as Kristen Pemberton. Starting for Providence. Opening tip controlled by the University of Providence. As Bailey Cartwright gets ready to check in here. There goes, that's a little confusion at the start there. 15 seconds, Maldonado upside, lays up and in, and the first point goes to Providence as Randich off the assist from Maldonado. Back the other way, trying to answer with a 3. And after going 0 for 11 yesterday, 0 for 10 yesterday from 3, the nation's third best shooting percentage team from that area hits the first one today. That's Hurst, who struggled yesterday, as did pretty much everyone for Thomas More shooting. And that's going to be a steal, and back the other way now. Courtney Hurst. Over to McNutt, will now hand over to Barth. Goes right at the basket, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kennedy Cartwright. Cross Pemberton. Pemberton thought about it. Maldonado, corner 3, got it. So Maldonado will get it. The assist coming from Pemberton, and back up top is Providence, 5-3. Sater with the basketball. Inside over to Schultz. Schultz, that little awkward shot, can't get it to go. Esri with the rebound, back the other way. Maldonado, 3-on-1, or 3-on-2, that is, inside to Cartwright. Cartwright misses the layup. Rebound back the other way now for Thomas Moore. Hurst brings the ball front court. Right side, looks back around over to McNutt. Now finding Barth up top, Sater. Ball poked away there for a moment by Randich off the screen. Picked up by Cartwright. Back around over to Hurst. Courtney Hurst comes right side. Hands off around over to McNutt. McNutt spins back inside. 2 on the shot clock. Goes up off the glass. Can't get it to go. Ezra's grabs the rebound. Maldonado will bring it back the other way now for the University of Providence. Pemberton tried to look inside as Schultz will knock that one away. 20 on the shot clock. As Bailey Cartwright will come in, Pemberton will come out. Cartwright sends it up top to Bailey Cartwright inside Esri. Back out, Randich. Randich on the baseline, kicks it back around over to Esri. Esri trying to find her way inside, dishes off nicely. Back to Cartwright. Up and in and good. And it's a 7-3 lead now by the University of Providence. Sater kicks back out over to McNutt, finding Hurst. Trying to give a screen to Hurst. Hurst comes back. And it's going to be partially blocked there by Maldonado. Back the other way now. Maldonado up over to Cartwright. Cartwright missing. Grabs her own rebound. Back up and good by Bailey Cartwright. 9-3. 6-point lead for Providence. As they're moving fast again today as they did yesterday. Giving back there is Barth. Barth along the baseline. Stopped there. Had a little space, but was looking to pass. Nobody there. Inside, McNutt gets that one to go on the runner. First point for McNutt, and it's now a 9-5 lead for the University of Providence as Maldonado. Over to Randich up top, inside to Esri. Esri is called for a travel and a turnover. So the inbound coming here. As Barth in the front court. Looks right side. Over to Hurst. McNutt up top. Hands back around. 20 on the shot clock. Barth splits up a 3. Can't get it to go. And a rebound pulled down by Cartwright. Maldonado now back into the front court. Looking. Back around over to Randich. Randich. Esri. Back out Cartwright. Bailey Cartwright 3. Won't go. The rebound pulled down by Barth. First rebound for Barth. Pushing the ball ahead now. Sater, wing near side. Comes off the screen. Sater inside the lane. Goes up right hand. No good. Grabs her own rebound. Substitutions getting ready for the University of Providence. Also coming off the bench is going to be White for Thomas Moore. Hurst back around over to McNutt. McNutt inside the lane. Looks, comes back out inside. Does not try to go up. A 3 at the buzzer. Tough shot there for Hurst. Not able to get it and back the other way now. Thomas Moore now 2 of 9 from the field and 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. Ball thrown behind and just able to keep it in the front court. There is Bailey Cartwright. Maldonado spins around, nice, tried to pass inside, goes off the foot. Actually going to be a kick ball, 20 on the shot clock. Pemberton checks in for University of Providence as Randage comes out, Esri comes out. Also coming in, let's see, for the University of Providence is going to be Molly Schmitz. As Maldonado inside, whistle foul. And so Emily Maldonado will go to the line and shoot 2 here. Personal foul is on Courtney Hurst. That'll be her first, team's first here. 4:57 to go, quarter number 1. Maldonado at the line here. 3 points for Maldonado, 1-on-1 shooting from the field, and now has 4 points for Maldonado. Second shot coming. 10-5 the lead in favor of the University of Providence. Maldonado shot. Got it. 5 down for Maldonado. Sainer. Baseball front court. Right side over to Barth. It's going to be offensive foul as Sainer will pick up the offensive foul. So second team foul now. 4:45 to go first quarter. Maldonado looks back at the play. Right side now comes off the screen there from Cartwright. Back inside over to Bailey Cartwright. Along the baseline, spin move back in past White. No good. Grabs her own rebound. Back up again is going to be fouled. So that's going to be on McNutt, who will pick up that one. So Brianna McNutt picks up the first personal foul. Third team foul here. 4:32. And off the mark there on the first free throw. Second free throw coming up. Went the first half of the quarter with no fouls called, and now 3 in the last 30 seconds. And that one in and out. Both of them missed by Cartwright. Back the other way now. Brianna McNutt gets around over to Sainer. Barth along the baseline. Kicks back up top over to White. White back out over to Sainer. Sainer now over to McNutt. Inside the lane. Looking for some help. Back around over to White. 10 on the shot clock. Inside. White moves after travel. He took the 2 steps, spun around, took another 2 steps. 4:09 left to go here in the first quarter. As Kennedy Cartwright will come out. And that will bring in Brooklyn Hard for the University of Providence. It's Hard with it. Over to Cartwright. Cartwright. Back around Harn. 3-pointer wing near side. No good. Rebound topped up in the air over to Schultz. Schultz goes back up with it. No good. Tipped around. McNutt will grab the rebound for Thomas Moore. Now back the other way comes Hurst. Courtney Hurst behind the back with the dribble. Back around over to Sainer. Sainer with Hard in front of her. Back behind the back around now over to Barth. 15 on the shot clock. Looking around. And hands back to Sainer. 5 on the shot clock. Sainer steps back. 3-pointer. Got it. First points for Sainer. And that will draw Thomas Moore back to within 3. 3:11 to go first quarter. Pemberton on the wings. Looks to go inside over to Cartwright. Mishandled and a turnover picked up by Barth. Thomas Moore now on the run. Looking can tie it with a 3. Inside over to White. White back over to McNutt. McNutt inside the lane. Draws against there. And a whistle and a foul on Schultz. On Smith, I'm sorry. So Smith picks up the foul. That's going to be her first team foul now for the University of Providence. So Bailey Cartwright comes out. Esri will come back in. 2:51 left to go first quarter. McNutt at the line to shoot. 2 shots now. Grant McNutt already with 2 points, 2 rebounds, make it 3 points and 2 rebounds. Can draw Thomas Moore to within 1 here. Second shot is good. 11-10 the score. Maldonado. Head over to Hard now. Esri. Back out. Maldonado. 3-pointer. Got it. Emily Maldonado has 8. And it's 2 of 2 from beyond the arc, and the lead is 4. Trying to answer back and missing is going to be on the other side there. Missed by Sechrist. Maldonado over to Harn. Harn steps back. Over to Smith, stolen away by Sellers, knocked away. Will stay University of Providence basketball. as Randage and Kennedy Cartwright check back in for the University of Providence. So Maldonado between the circles against first. High post looking, 5 on the shot clock, over to Randage. Randage back out, 2 on the shot clock, shot is blocked and picked up now by Sellers. Back the other way now. Barth inside, Schultz puts it up and in. Schultz with a big day yesterday, 20 points for Thomas More, and she's getting started now here, her first point. Back to within 2 now, Thomas More. 1:40 to go, first quarter. Randage looking, back out over to Harn. Harn puts up a 3, and an out, no good. Rebound, Esri. Can't get to follow, gets the offense, no, will lose the ball out of bounds, not able to get a handle on it. And the possession now goes to Thomas More. 1:27 to go, first quarter. Chloe Barrett. Out over to Schultz. Schultz will hand back over to Seacrest. Tater. Up top, Barth. 15 on the shot clock. Steps back, 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Seacrest goes back up with it. Follows up and in. We're tied at 14. 1 minute to go here. First quarter. Substitution getting ready to come in for the Argos. Ball mishandled there by Cartwright. Ball knocked away and going to be a foul called. So the foul called there on Schultz, who picks up her first. Team's fourth. 50 seconds left to go here, quarter 1. Hazard along the baseline, cut back there by Barth. Comes back away, knocked away by Schultz. Stays with the University of Providence. 13 on the shot clock, 42.7 to go, first quarter. Cartwright, back over to Hazard. Hazard, inside the lane. This is back out to Harn. Harn shot off the glass and finds a way to fall in. And back up top now, the University of Providence, 16-14. Shot clock is off, 22 seconds now here in this first quarter. Sater puts up the shot, whistle, and the foul. So Randage will pick up the foul. That'll be her first personal, second team. At the line, trying to tie it here is Sater. Taylor Sater with 3 points today, now making 4. The 79% free throw shooter coming in, 15 of 19 on the season. Hits them both, we're tied at 16. 17.5 seconds left to go here, first quarter. Up ahead, Hazard. Hazard slowing it up, 10 seconds now. Against Sellers, off the screen. Hazard right at the basket, misses the layup. Rebound knocked around on the floor, and that's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. And we're tied at 16. We'll take a break. Be back with your second quarter here in a moment. You're watching the 2019 Frontier Classic from Phoenix. And welcome back. Start of the second quarter. 16 all here from the Coyote Center on the campus of Chandler Gilbert Community College, Chandler, Arizona, just on the outskirts of Phoenix. And a whistle and a foul there. Foul is going to be called on Esri. Picks up her first, team's first here, inbounding. Here will be Hurst, Courtney Hurst over to Schultz. Schultz back out, Hurst. 15 shot clock around. And slipping and falling. And called for a travel is going to be Lucy Kerrigan. So Kerrigan's going to come out. Barth will come back in. As Bailey Cartwright will inbound over to Maldonado. Randit up top, three-pointer, no good. And the rebound picked up by Cartwright. Maldonado to Randit. Back to Kennedy Cartwright. Argo's moving around. 10 seconds on the shot clock here for Maldonado. Against Sechrist, runner in the leg, got it. Perfect from the field so far, 10 points for Emily Maldonado. Barth. Back down over to Sechrist. As Courtney Hurst finds her way along the baseline, puts it up and ties it up. 8:44 left to go here. And this first half, and a kickball stays with the University of Providence. Sechrist will come out. And Brianna McNutt will check back in. Maldonado. Randit, corner three. Got it, Randit. Five points for Randit. The lead is 3 for the University of Providence. Sellers gets ready to check back in for Thomas Moore. Barth. And the free throw line takes back out over to Sainer. Sainer looks inside to Schultz. Back out over to Hurst. Courtney Hurst tries to dish back in. She had an opening towards the basket, but gave up the pass there instead. Back the other way, turned over the other way. Now McNutt. Sainer. The handoff to Schultz. Barth, runner, can't get it to go, grabs her own rebound, goes back up with it, can't get that to go, and Bailey Cartwright grabs the rebound. Inside, no good, Schultz with the rebound, back the other way now is Thomas Moore. Barth, slowing it down just a bit. Comes right side, whistle, the foul is called on Kennedy Cartwright. That'll be her first, team's second here. As Sellers will be inbounding here. Let's see our Sellers. Courtney Hurst back over to Sellers. Finds Sainer. Sainer off the screen. Back around over to Hurst. Hurst kicks around inside McNutt. McNutt inside, spins one way, back the other way, misses the shot and the rebound. Pulled down there by Harn. Up ahead now Cartwright. Kennedy Cartwright looks to reverse, can't get it to go. Schultz grabs the rebound, and that is going to be her second. All the way across from the Sellers. Sellers puts up a three, short. grabs the offensive board. That should be jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the University of Providence. So Bailey Cartwright will check back in now. As Parker Esri will come out. Reed Hazard will come in. And Kennedy Cartwright will come out for the University of Providence. 6.5 minutes to go, second quarter. Paige White checks in here in a moment for Thomas Moore. Maldonado, perfect steal, Maldonado. 13 points, 4-4 from the field, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. And 2 of 2 for the free throw line. Right side comes Hurst, hands off to Sainer. And Randage on her, Sellers. 12 on the shot clock. Over to Schultz. Schultz finds a way in, looks, spins back up, puts up the shot off the glass, and good. And Schultz puts the shot down to tie it up at gets it to 24-20. Kicks out, Hazard, 3, no good. Rebound picked up by Cartwright. So 24-20. Providence with the lead here. They'll have the ball, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Schultz will come out, Sainer will come out. As Barth and White will come in for Thomas Moore. Bailey Cartwright over to Emily Maldonado. Back over to Randage. 3-pointer, no good. And that's going to come off of Hazard and will be Thomas Moore basketball. So Courtney Hurst. Front gets there. As Sellers now. We'll move it around now with 12 on the shot clock over to Barth. Barth right inside, goes up and gets it to fall. And will draw Thomas Moore back to within 2, trailing 24-22. Under 5 minutes to go in the half. Maldonado back to Randage. Randage, no good. Rebound pulled down by Cartwright. Bailey Cartwright, a little bit of trouble trying, fights her way in, foul, and count the basket. As Bailey Cartwright was looking around trying to find some help, but she got in there and decided to put the ball down and fight her way to the basket. Puts it up and in, and now with a chance for a three-point play. Cartwright now with 6 points. That is a 4-point lead for the University of Providence. And making 5. 27-22, University of Providence. Sellers. Comes right side. Tried to get in, and it's away, knocked down, and it's a foul called on Hazard. That'll be the first. Team's third. Quarter. Barth, 3, got it. 5 points for Barth. Back to within 2 is Thomas Moore. Trailing 27-25. 3-pointer from Harn, no good. Long rebound picked up by Sellers. Barth now moving ahead. Chance to tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Hurst behind the back, comes inside the lane, puts it up, shot up, and we're tied at 27. Rich and Esri get ready to check back in for the University of Providence. Maldonado calling Hazard up, gives the ball over to Hazard. Hazard behind the back, nice job, but she leaves Sellers behind. No good, rebound pulled down by Sellers. Back the other way comes Barth. Troy Barth goes up off the glass and gives Thomas Moore the lead, 29-27. And a timeout called University of Providence. 3:29 to go till halftime. 27. Thomas Moore up on top. You're watching the 2019 Frontier Classic from Phoenix. And welcome back. 3:28 to go till halftime. Maldonado hands off over to Pemberton. Cartwright. Cartwright finds over to Smith. Smith looking to find inside to Esri between defenders off the glass and good. Esri. Parker Esri with the bucket there. Back the other way. Turnover. 29-29 to score. Maldonado looks to get inside, ball tip, able to come back up with it, tucked up again, but this time comes right over to Esri. Esri comes in, whistle, foul, and going to line to shoot. It's going to be Esri. Brandage gets ready to check back in. Cartwright will be coming in as well. Schultz will be coming in for Thomas Moore. So Bailey Cartwright checks back. Smith comes out, Pemberton will come out. Parker Esri with 2 points and 3 rebounds here at the line. And the first shot off the back iron, no good. Second shot coming up for Esri. And missed them both. Still tied at 29 as Sellers. To Hurst, three-pointer, short. And the rebound and a whistle and a foul, and the foul is going to be called on Kennedy Cartwright. And Cartwright will pick up her second. Harn will check in. As Cartwright is going to come out. 14th foul here with 2:47 to go here in the second quarter. Bar 5, Schultz. Hurst. The Barth ball knocked away as McNutt comes around with the board. Sellers with 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a long 2. Got it. Ciara Sellers with her first points will give Thomas Moore the lead back by 2. 2:20 to go till halftime. Cartwright. Over there. Ball knocked away. Sellers comes away with the steal. Sellers goes, little move there to try to get past Maldonado, but gets enough over back-to-back points or buckets for Sellers, and a 4-point lead for Thomas Moore, their largest lead of the afternoon. Maldonado against Sellers, looks for the screen. Slowed up 15 on the shot clock. Maldonado inside Esri. Esri inside, back out. Randage, three-pointer, open corner. That one won't go for. Offensive rebound, though, for Cartwright. And a whistle. As he was stepped out of bounds, and it's going to be Thomas Moore basketball. 33-29, 1:38 and counting to go until halftime. Harn is out, Hazard is in. Barth over to McNutt, finds Sellers. Hurst gets the screen, open but picks up there, looks right back inside, and Brianna McNutt puts it up with ease. A 6-point lead now for Thomas Moore. 6 points for McNutt. Maldonado hands over to Randage. Cartwright comes there off the screen. Three-pointer, Maldonado, first miss of the day for Maldonado, and a whistle on the floor, and it's going to be called on Barth. And Barth is going to pick up her first personal. Team foul number 2. No, her second personal. Team foul number 3. Zoe Barth picks up the foul. Hazard needs to hurry to get it in. Does now over to Maldonado. Back around. Wide open three. Straight away. Cartwright no good. Rebound. Randich tries to follow. Short on it. Esri back up. Fouled. Won't go in, but will go to the line. As we'll see who the foul was on. So Schultz picks up the foul. That's her second. As we're back at the line. And the first shot is good for Esri. Esri now 1 of 3 from the line. Missed her first 2 free throws today. And we'll try and bring Providence back to within 4. She does. As Providence trailing 35-31 now with 44 seconds to go until halftime. Ball knocked away. Randrich with the steal. All by herself, lays it up. And back to within 2 now is Providence. Right side there, Hurst gets over to Barth, to Schultz. Inside Sellers. Sellers back out. Three-pointer Sater for the lead, and got it. 38-33, 5-point lead. Thomas Moore. Maldonado. 3 at the buzzer. Got it. Emily Maldonado will draw back to within 2, the University of Providence, with a big-time 3, as she's going to finish the half with 16 points on 5 of 6 shooting and 4 of 5 from 3. We'll take a break. Thomas Moore with a 2-point lead, 38-36. You're watching the 2019 Phoenix Frontier Classic.
At Benedictine University, we believe one person can make a huge difference in the world, that discovering your purpose is essential to success, that you should love what you do and be ready for anything, that a quality, values-based, well-rounded liberal arts education should be affordable. We believe that you should learn to think for yourself and not follow the crowd, that exposing yourself to diversity helps you be a better world citizen and provides more opportunities for you to grow while being of service to others, that the Benedictine values and hallmarks lead to a richer, fuller life, that you should spread your wings and be all you are meant to be. We believe that you are important enough to be known by name, nurtured, and supported while you figure all this out. At Benedictine University, we believe in you and make sure you receive an education with heart.
I'll be the first one in my family to graduate from college, and I thank Bethel University for giving me that opportunity. And so Bethel is without a doubt my future, and I owe it to them for giving me that opportunity.
It has continued to grow through the 90s, through the 2000s, and what the future holds, it's unlimited. I think Bethel is on a path of greatness. I think it has unlimited potential to offer students not only in Tennessee but across the world opportunities to better themselves, to help their families, help their countries, and just be the place that people will be proud to call and say, I graduated from Bethel University, McKenzie, Tennessee.
There's something different about the way we go after learning at Carroll. A standard that's a little higher. with curiosity and conviction, creativity and positivity. It's not just that we achieve things others don't think can be achieved, it's the way we do it. Visit Carroll College and find yourself here.
What does our world need? Our world needs skilled technicians to give us power, farmers to bring in the harvest, nurses to provide care, teachers to give us hope, and you to give us a future. Prepare to give the world what it needs at MSU Northern.
There's really nothing more exhilarating than choosing your own destiny.
That is when I am most excited to apply myself. Montana Tech rose to the top of the list pretty quick.
Graduates that come from here, I think, fundamentally work harder. When you hire someone from Montana Tech, they're ready to go to work.
Montana Tech helped me to see every problem as a chance to learn, to grow, and to have success.
At Montana Tech, it's not just about memorizing textbooks. It's about creating, and it's about redrafting and thinking critically. It's about solving problems. At Montana Tech, I matter. And students that graduate from Montana Tech go on to matter to their communities, to the country, and to the world. Montana Tech is the solution.
Montana Tech. Find your solution.
Every single one of us in some way, shape, or form has been helped along the way in our journey, whether it is by a mentor, a good friend, or a complete stranger.
I am the first to come to college out of my family, so it wasn't easy. Getting my parents involved in all this stuff has been a change for them too. I come from a family where education isn't as important, but to me, it is. I wanted to do something different.
This town is fired up. We're gearing up for a new year. We're upbeat about our future and up to the challenge of making Great Falls the best it's ever been. And we're keeping up with past traditions at the University of Providence. If you're seeking a certificate program, bachelor's or master's degree, we offer a growing list of campus-based and online courses of study based on a strong Catholic foundation. And our Argo Advantage guarantees you'll graduate on time. Home to the School of Liberal Arts and Sciences, the University of Providence Great Falls is a cornerstone of the community with athletics, performing arts, and community events. If you're ready to pursue your dreams, graduate on time, prepare for a career, and do it all in Montana, then it's time to step up. The University of Providence Great Falls. New name, Bolder Vision.
At San Diego Christian College, we believe everyone is created by God to have a relationship with Him. and so everything we do is done through the lens of the truth of God's Word. Your relationship with God is what matters most and will be developed and strengthened through worship at this college and in this community. No matter where you come from or where you're going, you'll be loved and supported by a caring community to walk with you as God works in your life. We believe you have a purpose to be known by God and to make Him known. Our degree programs and emphases are taught by professors who are experts in their field and active in this community. Our professors invest in you both spiritually and academically to give you foundational knowledge and hands-on experience necessary to excel in the career you choose. We believe everyone can make an impact for Christ, and so we partner with local organizations to put action to your faith by serving the needs of this community. Last year, we completed 22,000 service hours between our 60 local and global service partners. You'll be given opportunities to carry God's Word with you and expand your knowledge as you go with us to countries all over the world, because we understand that everyone needs hope in Jesus' name. We believe you aren't made to go through life alone, and so you will be surrounded by a faith-centered community with endless opportunities to connect and enjoy life. Through athletics, worship teams, student clubs, and resident activities, there will always be something to get involved with. So come join us as we study God's truth, discover our purposes, and impact the world for Christ. At SDC, your college years are bound to be memorable.
We're all looking for the chance to do more, explore more, create more. And that's exactly what we offer our students at Thomas More. A truly inspired education that opens a universe of opportunity. By immersing students in the very best learning environment, we give them the opportunity to become the people they were created to be, to live a fuller life, to become thinkers, innovators, conquerors of the status quo, to make it more. Thomas More University.
And welcome back to Coyote Center on the campus of Chandler Gilbert Community College, Chandler, Arizona, just outside of Phoenix. For the 2019 Phoenix Frontier Classic at halftime as we're about to start the second half. Thomas More out of Kentucky, the Mid-South Conference, with a 38-36 lead over the University of Providence out of Great Falls, Montana, from the Frontier Conference. In this final match of this Frontier Classic. 17 matches over 4 days. A lot of fun, some excitement. And to see some of the best teams and best players in the country in the NAIA. Thomas More 10-3 on the season. University of Providence 7-5. Thomas More ranked 21st. The latest coaches poll. Schultz from the high post, no good. And Maldonado with the rebound, her second rebound. Emily Maldonado with 16 points in the first half. She's 19 points away from 1,000 in her career. As Cartwright. It's over to Randit. Maldonado went off in that first half. 5 of 6 from the field. And the bucket up and good. 39-38. Providence takes the lead. Randit with the three to give the lead. 39-38 and trying to retake the lead. Not able to. The rebound pulled down by Bailey Cartwright. Maldonado tries to get inside. The ball is kicked by Hurst. 24 on the shot clock, 8:57 to go here in the third. Maldonado back to the corner, three-pointer, no good. Randitz that time. Esri able to grab the rebound. Speaking of 1,000-point numbers, Esri hit the 1,000-point mark with her first bucket of this Frontier Classic. The other guy against Bethel. Randitz, 2 on the shot clock. Maldonado, 3 off the mark on that one. And the offensive rebound. 1-point lead for Providence, 39-38. Ball tipped back over to Emily Maldonado out of Sunnyside, Washington. Comes around, looks, ball tipped and actually kicked. Shot clock goes back up to 20 with a quick ball. Ezra goes up, puts it up and in. Ezra now 6 points in the game. 41-38 is the lead for Providence, up by 3. And a 3, Sainer can't get that to go. And the rebound offensively here for Courtney Hurst. Back over to Sainer on the wing. Sainer lifts, ball tipped there. Back round over to Brianna McNutt, who puts it up and in. So Brianna McNutt gets the bucket. She's got 8. The lead for Providence is 1, 41-40. Timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout, Thomas More. Thomas More shooting much better today as they are 15 of 36 from the field, 47%, and 4 of 11 from 3 after being 0 for 10 yesterday in their loss to Carroll. 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Providence struggling a bit at times, 38% shooting, 15 of 39, and 6 of 20 from 3, 30%. 55% from the free throw line, 5 of 9. Not something to be happy about there from the free throw line. They are out rebounding Thomas More 25-14, including 12 offensive rebounds compared to just 4 for Thomas More. So Maldonado adds off over to Randit, picked up by Hurst. Randit right side, finds the lane to the basket, gets it to go, count the basket, and the foul. As Randit came down, hit her head on the court. as it's a little slow. And that's going to be the third foul on Barth. And team foul number 1 on Thomas Moore. Randage at the line, trying to get the 2-point play, and does. 13 for Randage. Barth inside, right to the basket, missing the layup. Maldonado back the other way. Tries a pass inside to Cartwright to Bailey Cartwright, and she's going to commit a foul there on Brianna McNutt, and that will be her first personal, team's first. 7:07 to go here, third quarter.
Get over that screen, Ken.
The last match again of this Phoenix Frontier Classic. Thomas Moore will be out of action again, and they will not start play again until January 4th. But they will go back to conference play. So it will take Shawnee State. University of Providence will be in action on the 27th of December.
The other girl will have to help.
As they will take on Mount Royal University out of Alberta, Canada. First, from the high post, gets away with the travel there. She bounced up and down there, but gets away with that one. McNutt down inside the lane. Back out over to Hurst. 12 of the shot clock. Hurst ball knocked away, and whistle foul is going to be called on Kennedy Cartwright. That's going to be her third personal. And second team foul, 6:32 to go, third quarter. So Sater
Hey, how you doing?
looks at a whistle, and the foul on Ezra. Parker Ezra bowls over Thomas Moore player there, and that will be third team foul here.
Coming straight across.
Sater off to the corner. Looks up top, over to Barth. 12 of the shot clock. As Sater steps over, three-pointer, rattles home, 10 points, or 11 points for Sater, and Thomas Moore back to within one. 6:12 to go in the third quarter, and up and in. And a three-point lead for Providence, 46-43. Sater over to Schultz, back around McNutt. Nutt kicks off to the quarter to Barth. Zoe Barth now finding Brianna McNutt. McNutt inside the lane, kicks back out. Courtney Hurst, three, no good. And the rebound picked up by Randy. Maldonado now back the other way. Maldonado passes inside. Ezra not ready for the pass. And cannot control it, out of bounds, turnover. 5:34 left to go here in the third. Now the front court. Barth, three-pointer, got it. From distance, Barth hits that one. She has 10. We're tied at 46. 5:16 to go here. Inside, stolen away, Thomas Moore. Barth with it. Up ahead over to Courtney Hurst. Hurst, baseline, strong, kicks back out McNutt. McNutt inside the lane. Back out again, three-pointer, Barth. Got it. 49-46, under 5 to go, third quarter. Thomas Moore taking the lead back. Back-to-back threes from Barth. Hazard. Ezra up top. Pass down over to Maldonado. Hazard. Maldonado. 7 on the shot clock. Maldonado inside the lane, weaving her way through. Can't get it to go. Underneath, rebound picked up by Schultz. Fourth rebound for Schultz. Sater back the other way, puts up the shot, and got it. 13 for Sainer. The lead is 5 for Thomas More. 51-46, 4:14 left to go third. Maldonado steps back, thought about it, now goes inside over to Cartwright. Cartwright foul, rattles around and good. And the foul. So the foul going to be there on Courtney Hurst. That'll be her second. Team second, 4:01 left to go third quarter. And Bailey Cartwright at the line to shoot. The and one and got it. 51-49. Thomas Moore's lead back down to 2. Barth along the baseline, trips goes down, and she stays down as Barth is hurt the other way. Bucket is up for tie. The officials will call a timeout as Barth, Zoe Barth, injured on the other side of the floor. As the trainers come over, check Zoe Barth. In a serious amount of pain she looks to be. We're going to take a break. You're watching the 2019 Phoenix Frontier Classic. And welcome back. Zoe Barth coming off the floor, walking off on her own power. Over on the side, talking to the trainers. A good sign there. As Kiara Sellers will check back in as we're tied at 51, 3:32 to go. And the third, and Hurst right at the basket puts it up and in. 9 points for Hurst. Randitz to check back in. Thomas Moore by 2. Ball knocked away off the floor. It's going to be University of Providence basketball. Emily Maldonado will come out. Randitz comes back in. Jenna Randitz with 13 points today. Up top over to Pemberton. 3:13 left to go, third quarter. Pemberton off the screen and top out, now kicks around over to Hazard, back to Ezra. Straightaway 3, got it. Providence back up by 1 now, 54-53. Under 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Courtney Hurst puts up a 3 to answer. And it out, no good. Rebound pulled down Cartwright. Bailey Cartwright's pass is stolen by Hurst. Hurst right for the basket off the glass and good. Thomas Moore back up by 1. Back and forth they go here in this third quarter. Hazard, right side now over to Pemberton. Randitz on that far side. Ezra inside, puts up the shot, no good. Grabs her own rebound, and offensive foul is the call on Parker Ezra. And that'll be team foul number 4. That'll be her third foul for Ezra. And now back the other way, Thomas Moore with the lead. And 2:15 left to go in the third quarter. Did not see the foul, the offensive foul that they called there. Sellers on the wing near side, up top over to Sanders. Sater steps back, three, won't go. And the rebound picked up by Ezra. Ezra, 6 rebounds. Maldonado. Ezra, wing near side, Pemberton for the lead, no good. Rebound pulled down by Sater. Second rebound for Sater. It still brings the ball front court. Right side, looks, and going to be a whistle and a foul. And then the bonus is Thomas Moore. So they'll be shooting free throws for the remaining 1:33 of this third quarter. Pemberton comes out, Ezra comes out. Bailey Cartwright comes back in, Hardwell in, and Maldonado. Ezra Schmidt, Hard, Cartwright, Randich, Maldonado for Providence, Sellers, Barth, Sater, White, and Sechrist on the line for Thomas Moore. Second shot, Sater rattles home. 3-point lead, Thomas Moore, 57-54. 90 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Randich, Cartwright up top. 15 on the shot clock. Maldonado on the wing far side, guarded by Sellers, puts up a 3. I think Sellers got a piece of it, and that's going to be short. Rebound back the other way now. Sater on the wing, inside, looks, goes up with the shot, bar's no good, whistle foul. As the foul is going to be on Brooklyn Harn. That'll be her first. And back to the line to shoot more free throws as Barth is back in. As the first shot is good. 14 now from Barth. 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists this afternoon. Second shot coming. They're making a 5-point lead and will. 59-54, 101 left to go third quarter. Timeout called by Providence. We'll take a quick break too. You're watching 2019 Phoenix Frontier Classic. And welcome back. And a whistle and the foul on Ciara Sellers, who picks up her first. Team's third. Now Maldonado. Maldonado. Quickly into the front court. Back around ball nearly stolen by Sechrist. It'll stay Providence basketball. 21 on the shot clock. 52.5 to play here in the third. This one hard. Up top over to Maldonado. Maldonado heads off over to Randich. Back over to Hard. Smith inside to Cartwright. Cartwright takes a shot to the eye and a whistle and a foul. And so that's going to be on Barth, and that's going to be her fourth. So her fourth personal, fourth team foul. So inbounding underneath still is University of Providence. 39.3 seconds left here in the third. Off to the corner, Randich 3, off the mark, rebound, Cartwright goes back up with it. And the lead is cut to 59-56 in favor of Thomas Moore. About a 2.5 second or so difference, but that doesn't matter. Ertz goes right there to put the lead back at 5. First with 13. Providence in hold for the last shot. Hard will miss it. Rebound picked up. Thomas Moore. First with it. 1 second. Throws it up at the buzzer. Off the mark, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up. 61-56. Thomas Moore with the lead. You're watching the 2019 Phoenix Frontier Classic. And welcome back. 2019 Phoenix Frontier Classic. Final game here in the fourth quarter. 61-56, Thomas Moore with the lead over the University of Providence. Thomas Moore from Kentucky, Providence out of Montana. Stolen there by Schultz. 11th turnover for Providence. Mishandled there, turnover over the other way. Cartwright to put it up and got it. 61-58. Thomas Moore with the lead by 3, 9:20 to go, fourth quarter. Side there as Hurst. Goes back to Sellers. Sellers sit on the shot clock. Schultz inside. Tries a little hook, can't get it to go. The rebound pulled down by Providence. All the way across to Maldonado. Maldonado along the baseline, shots blocked by Sechrist. So Maldonado, 16 points in the first half, has been held scoreless so far here in the second. Right inside. Ezra counted and a foul. As Hayden White will pick up the foul. That is going to be her second. And team's first. Ezra gets the and one. 61-61 our score. 8:37 to go, fourth quarter. Courtney Hurst. Inside, goes up, throws up the shot, can't get it to go, followed back up, no good. Schultz grabs the offensive rebound. Inside, look, it spins around, puts up a tough shot, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Cartwright. Maldonado now bringing the ball up. Hazard gets ready to check in. Cartwright up top, around over to Bailey Cartwright. Randich. Strong towards the baseline, back out over to Maldonado. Emily Maldonado left side. Trying to get through defenders, whistle and a foul. So Sellers will come out. White picks up the foul. For third. Team second. Maldonado. 15 on the shot clock now is Randrick. Ball stolen away by Sainer. Stainer looks inside White. White goes up, count the basket, and a foul. And the foul is on Randich, and that is going to be her third. Team's first with 7:40 to go here in the fourth. So White off the mark, no good. 63-61, Thomas More by 2. Maldonado across to Hazard. Hazard inside, little shot, whistle, offensive foul is called on Reed Hazard. That will be her second. Team second. (63-61). Thomas More leading. As Courtney Hurst with 13 points brings the ball up. Stainer, ball tipped up in the air and stolen away, picked up there by Bailey Cartwright. Maldonado racing down. Crossover to Pemberton. Pemberton near side, Seeker Swiffer. Off the screen, but quickly picked up. Inside, looking, goes up, whistle, foul. The foul is going to be on Schultz. Third personal foul on Schultz. Ezra comes back to the free throw line. He's got 14.6 rebounds this afternoon. And will miss the free throw. And 1 of 2. If Thomas More holds on and wins this, Providence can look at free throws as a reason why Thomas More was able to win this. As a 8 of 13 to the free throw line. And the free throws late have not been very great. Schultz there, off the mark, and the rebound. Pulled down by Cartwright. Hard, all the way across Pemberton. Ezra, free throw line, back out, hard. Finds Maldonado. Maldonado dribbles around, now back in towards the lane, now pass behind along the baseline. Dish back off over to Cartwright, up and good. 64-63, Providence leads by 1 now. Kennedy Cartwright gets ready to check back in. Brianna McNutt puts up a 3, got it. Thomas More answers back and leads by 2, 66-64, with 5:53 left in the fourth. We'll take a break. You're watching the 2019 Frontier Classic. And welcome back. 5:52 to go here in this fourth quarter. Thomas More has come back and taken the lead again, 66-64. Providence looking to tie. Now Maldonado with a 3. No good. On the rebound for Thomas More. As Courtney Hurst now. Hurst looks and steps out of bounds. So Hurst has awareness there, steps out of bounds, and turnover, and it's back to Providence. Providence can tie it, take the lead, or take its lead with a 3. Pemberton going for the lead. Got it! 67-66. Providence back up top as we near the halfway point of this fourth quarter. Hurst behind the back with a dribble. Steps over for the lead again. No good. Ezra grabs the rebound. Maldonado back. Dog inside. Cartwright will give them a 3-point lead for Providence. 69-66. 4:48 left to play. McNutt up top over the center. Or to Secret. Up top, McNutt. Along the baseline. Little bump, now looking. Spins around, up top, Schultz. 8 on the shot clock. And a travel and turnover there by Schultz. 11 turnovers for Thomas More. So Cartwright to inbound with the lead. 69-66. University of Providence leading Thomas More. Maldonado. Inside, Pemberton goes up strong, can't get it to go. Ezra offensive rebound. And whistle and jump ball. Possession arrow, Thomas More. 4:07 left to play. 36 or 35-23. The rebounding edge right now for Providence in the game. As Barth brings the ball front court. Trailing by 3, Thomas More. Sainer to McNutt. As back over to Barth. Barth inside. Looks back off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound from Barth. Looks to go back up with it. Gets it to go. Zoe Barth with the bucket. As she now has 17 points. Randage to come in, whistle, and a foul. As a foul is going to be on Bailey Cartwright. That'll be her second, team's third. So Thomas More trailing by 1, 69-68 with the basketball and a chance to take the lead back here. As the teams have just gone back and forth here in the second half. Sainer. To Hurst back over to Sainer from the wing. 15 on the shot clock. Sainer long 2, no good. Rebound taken away there by Schultz, and Schultz is going to be fouled. 2 shots coming up. The foul is going to be on Bailey Cartwright. That'll be her third. Team foul number 4 on Providence. And Schultz at the line to shoot 2 here. There's Emily Schultz. First shot coming up here. Schultz, 4 points, 5 rebounds today, making 5 points, 5 rebounds, and we're tied. Second shot. Got them both. Back up top is Thomas More, 70-69, 3:15 and counting here in this fourth quarter. Maldonado. Downside to Ezra. Ezra against Schultz. Goes up, misses the shot. Rebound knocked away out of bounds. Stays Providence basketball. 3:02 to play here in fourth quarter. So here we go. An argument whether it hit the rim or not. Official said it did. Inside Cartwright, offensive rebound. Maldonado now. Maldonado steps back. Providence trailing. Thomas More by 1. Back out. Kennedy Cartwright travels and a turnover. And that is 14 turnovers for Providence. 2:45 left to go here in the fourth. 70-69. Hurst with Maldonado in front of her. Over to Barth. Barth goes at the glass shot, and they're going to call a foul. And it's going to be on Kennedy Cartwright. And 2 shots coming up. Cartwright picks up her 4th. Barth at the line, 17 points this afternoon. First is good. 18 now for Barth. Zoe Barth out of Fort Thomas, Kentucky. Second shot, good. 19 now. As that is a new season high for Barth. And inside there, Esri. Esri for the high post, looking around. Will pass inside, trying to find Maldonado. Ball's going to be kicked. The shot clock resets to 20. 2:14 to play. 3-point lead for Thomas More. Pass up top, Maldonado. Maldonado steps back, 3 for the tie, won't go. Rebound for Cartwright. Underneath, take it away, and a timeout is going to be called by Thomas More. It'll be Thomas More basketball, 1:59 left to go here in the fourth. Thomas More leading 72-69. You're watching 2019 Phoenix Frontier Classic. And welcome back. 1:59 left to go. $11 lead changes and 9 ties in this one. And right now, Thomas More with the lead, 72-69, 148. Barth goes up, can't get it go. Rebound pulled down by Randich. Randich ahead now, 1:40 left to go. Maldonado inside. Bailey Cartwright back to Maldonado for the tie. Won't go. Defensive rebound, but now by Thomas More. Stainer into the front court to Hurst. Hurst goes up all around everyone, and a 5-point lead. 1:14 left in this one. Thomas More with some more cushion there. Back there shot is going to be fouled by Schultz, and that'll be her 4th, I believe. It is. So Schultz with 4 fouls, and going to the line is going to be Maldonado. Maldonado, 16 points at halftime, has been scoreless here in the second half. And now 17 for Maldonado. Maldonado started at the half with 5 of 6 in the field. She's been 0 for 6 here in the second half. Second shot, got them both. Back to within 3 now. The University of Providence timeout going to be called. 30-second timeout with 1:07 left to play here in regulation. 74-71. Thomas More with the lead. And what we're looking at here is both teams with 2 timeouts apiece. Possession arrow belongs to the University of Providence. In the bonus, 20 foul rest of the way, because 14 fouls on Thomas More right now. And they are already in the bonus from Providence. So that's the situation here. What has been an entertaining game. 11 lead changes and 9 ties. right side there. Back up over to Hurst. Hurst with Randage in front, off the screen. Hands off there over to Sater. Sater off the screen, but quickly picked up. Stayed on the shot clock. Barth with it. Zoe Barth trying to get up there. Long three for Hurst is good. 6-point lead, 38.9 seconds left. Ball knocked away. She's going to stay with Providence. 18 points for Hurst now. So Thomas More has answered back from yesterday. Thomas More with 0 for 10 from the three yesterday. 5 seconds and a turnover. And that is 15 turnovers now for Providence, and a timeout called by Thomas More. 35.5 seconds left. Thomas More leads 77-71. We'll take one quick break. You're watching the 2019 Phoenix Frontier Classic. And welcome back. 35.7 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Thomas More with a 77-71 lead on the University of Providence. They have the ball. Inside looking as they were looking to trap. And a whistle and a foul as Courtney Hurst will be fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot. Courtney Hurst, who had just a horrible day yesterday, now with 18 points today. Averaging just over 15 a game for Thomas More. As the first free throw is good, she's got 19. Got a career high, a school record three-pointers, 9 in the first day against Montana Western. It's both of them 20, and the lead is 8. 31.7 seconds left here. Maldonado hands off Randage. Three-pointer from a long way out. It's going away. And that's it. And a timeout going to be called by Thomas More as they will advance it to midcourt. And it'll be full timeout. One more break here. You're watching the 2019 Phoenix Frontier Classic. And welcome back. Barth inbound, 24.6 seconds left. Shot clock was off. Off the, looking to try and trap Sainer, and will be fouled by Randage, and Sainer will go to the line to shoot free throws. Sainer with 15 points today. One of 4 Thomas More players in double figures. Along with Zoe Barth, the new season high, 15 for Sater, 11 points for Brianna McNutt, and 20 for Courtney Hurst. On the other side, 4 players in double figures for University of Providence. 20 points for Bailey Cartwright today. With a 10-point lead. Inside, up there, is good. As Kennedy Cartwright picks up the bucket. Sue Parker had 15, 16 for Randage, 18 for Emily Maldonado. And a whistle and a foul. Foul on Maldonado. Maldonado is going to pick up her first. And Courtney Hurst will go back to the line to shoot some more free throws. Off the mark on the first one. Second shot, 1 and 2. 82-73. 9 seconds left. Maldonado, three-pointer wing. Off the mark there. The rebound pulled down by Schultz. 6 points, 6 rebounds for Schultz, and that will do it. Thomas More will improve to 11 and 3 on the season. Their next matchup will be against Shawnee State on January the 4th, as they will get back to Mid-South Conference play. Providence going to drop to 7 and 5, and their next will be Mount Royal University on the 27th of December. Well, folks, it's been fun here at the 2019 Phoenix Frontier Classic. I want to thank everybody for joining us this week. I want to thank everybody here, all the coaching staff from Chandler Gilbert Community College, all the coaches for the teams, players, and fans. And I want to thank Zach Ramirez back in the control room in San Antonio. So from everybody here in Phoenix, Zach in San Antonio, Mike Thompson saying so long, everybody. We'll see you next time.